Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Arnie Meets. It is so great to have you here, and thank you for joining us today. Oh my goodness, I am so excited because I get to speak to Enrika, and you're all part of this. So this is so cool, though. Enrika, it is so great to have you. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Arnie, for having me.
It's so nice. So we're going to talk about all things customs. We're going to clarify, make customs really clear. And I'm so excited that one of the leaders in customs in the European Union is with me today. So Enrika, let's get to know. We've got lots of questions, or I've got a lot of questions I want to ask. So let's get to it right away. Tell us a little bit about you.
So I'm customs passionate person. Obviously, you invited me here. So customs is not only my work, but also my hobby. My background is customs brokerage, and this is how I see mainly the customs world, though I was working also in logistics and also in multinational manufacturing companies. Currently, I'm working in several exciting fields by developing the marketplace for customs knowledge, customsclear.net. Also, I'm leading Lithuanian Customs Practitioners Association, and I am co-founder of Customs Knowledge Institute in Ireland. And I'm also editor of several journals, one in Lithuania for customs practitioners, and another bi-monthly journal for customs practitioners in Europe. It is called Customs Compliance and Risk Management Journal.
Wow, that's a lot. That keeps you busy for sure. Wow.
Yeah, also in free time.
Also in free time, yeah. I think with customs, it's not something that you can completely shake off like any job. Either you're passionate about it or you don't get it. Like I almost have the feeling.
I fully agree, Arne, and happy those people who have the same feeling that they can think of it, not thinking as a work, but thinking as a things you like to do.
Yes. So we got to understand this, right? Because many people, they do a job, they go to the office, they do the job, and then it's done. And they forget about it and do other things. But it sounds like for you, this is more. So tell me, why do you enjoy it? Why do you like customs so much?
Yeah, indeed, there are many reasons, I guess, for everyone passionate in customs for that. For me, the main one is that customs has global impact in fostering trade or hindering it. And trade I see as a great tool for collaboration, peace, prosperity worldwide. So we really want to promote trade, and also we want to use trade as instrument to tackle such huge issues as climate change, forced labor, and it can be used very well. So what motivates me is the shared global vision of seamless, sustainable, safe and secure movement of goods across the international borders. So, and I'm very happy to be able to contribute to this, or at least to try to do that, because what we need to achieve this vision, we need only two things only, knowledge and collaboration. So, therefore I put my efforts in creating collaborations across between and among customs practitioners, customs and other organizations.
Wow, that's a really good reason for not only working in customs, but also knowing that there's more than just a job. There is as you said it so well, global impact. And I like the fact that it's collaboration and learning and knowledge, and the two coming together makes the difference in this. And this is great because collaboration and knowledge means people, right? Means learning, and what's not to like about that? So cool. So, but there was a start, right? So you don't just wake up one morning and say, now I'm passionate about customs. So tell us a little bit more about how you got into this in the first place.
Yes, so it's standard question, and I think nobody says that. I was dreaming about customs when I was at school, so the same with me. I wasn't dreaming about customs, but got into this field, got interested into that. I was working in a logistics company when I thought, oh, I would be interested not only to organize transportation of goods, but also to try to fill out customs declaration. So I became customs broker here in Lithuania. It is a regulated profession. We must do a course and then an exam. So I did this all. Also today is the same situation, and worked and enjoyed this work for many years until I decided to take other positions to broaden views and to deepen the knowledge also in other fields. Yes.
So the route, the almost classical route, logistics, brokerage, and then realizing via filling out customs declaration, there's even more to it, right? There's more about valuation and classification and origin and all of that good stuff that then opens up this whole world of things that we didn't even know were a thing. I mean, I've been living in the European Union for so long. You don't think about customs every day. You just go to France or just go to Spain, and then you wonder, was there ever a border here? But yeah. In fact, borders, as you so eloquently put it, they can either hinder or they can promote, right?
Yes.
So you said already that earlier on you said early on that you're quite busy, that you're doing a lot of things. You're doing journal, you're doing institutes, you're doing your own brokerage. Tell us a little bit about what is a typical day of a customs professional in Lithuania look like with all these things going on? What do you do right now?
Oh, I have a lot of tasks to pick what I want to work on. So it's not a standard day of a customs professional, I think, working in a company. But if you would like to ask about my day, so today, these days, I'm really busy working on the upcoming conference in Vilnius in May, the first such international event to be organized by us, speakers coming from all across the Europe, from various countries. We're also very happy to have you among the speakers. And attendees, we will have also not only from Europe, but also from Central Asia, because we are creating collaborations among associations in other countries and not only in Europe. So really very excited and a lot of work with that.
Wow, I can't wait. I mean, coming to Vilnius alone is already a pleasure because the town is so nice. And the people are so nice, but seeing you and seeing all the experts there from Europe is great. And how rare, it's not very often that we got people from further afield than the European Union to meet, to exchange. So I think this is going to be a very significant conference, one that's never been done before. So I applaud you for doing that. I can't wait to be there for sure.
Thank you, Arne. And I would like to mention, in addition, what makes this conference different. On the second day, we will organize a workshop, but after the workshop, we'll have also an event called Let's Connect. And during that event, companies, persons will have the possibility to do 1-minute presentation with a slide and to present what they are doing, at what contacts they are looking for. And I hope this will bring even more contacts, more connections and collaborations for everyone who will attend.
So it's the same theme. It's knowledge and collaboration.
Exactly.
It's what you said at the beginning. It's the red thread of everything we're saying here, knowledge and cooperation. And that drives efficient, effective, and compliant customs. Is that right?
That is right, and that is a challenge how we create this. I got this question from a German association who also said we're interested in cooperation. I did a short presentation about our association there, and then and several more associations also from UK and international ones. Then they asked Enrika, and what's now? What we will do? We said, okay, we want to collaborate, but how we do this? So I see this event, Let's Connect in Vilnius, as a first step to bring people from various associations together, the members, and to start introducing to each other and connecting.
Just one quick question, follow-up question. If I can't travel to Vilnius, do I have a chance to participate in the conference and or Let's Connect?
Oh, that's a great question. Thank you, Arne. Yes, you can participate online as well. This will be a hybrid event. Yes.
Ooh, that would be nice. So there's no excuse.
Oh, at all. No, not at all.
What if I don't speak Lithuanian?
The conference will be in English language both days. On the first day, we will have translations to Lithuanian and to Russian language. Russian language is the working language in Central Asia.
And English, of course, as well.
English will be the language of the conference. All the materials and all the speakers will speak only
Understood,
English.
understood. And how great is it to pass message into Russian? That's not something we get to do all the time. So there's even a greater value here, because how important is it nowadays that your voice gets heard, interpreted into Russian directly? That's very rare. And if we have the opportunity to expand collaboration into Central Asia, wow, because in Central Asia, not all countries may be part of the WCO as well. I'm not that sure, but this will be great. We will learn a lot for sure.
Yes.
So sticking with the theme of Eastern Europe and the Baltics for that matter, customs and Baltics is not something I previously, prior to knowing you, would associate with each other. So, I mean, not immediately, right?
Yeah.
Why does Lithuania and why do the Baltics, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, care about customs at all?
Mm-hmm. So first I should mention that in Riga there is Riga Technical University. In that university, in customs, you can do bachelor's and master's degrees, but it is really not very spread here in Baltic countries, and we don't know much about that as well when we speak widely about customs practitioners. And there is language barrier as well, because it is done in Latvian. But speaking about Lithuania, really customs knowledge is quite an issue. It's not that popular, as you say, to go deep and to study due to various reasons, but suddenly the topic became very popular, and not due to some events previously, UK and EU, but due to the war in Ukraine, the sanctions. It made immediately obvious the many issues we have. The issues of collaboration between business and customs, the issues of knowledge sharing, the issues of knowledge itself. Do we have the knowledge? And a lot, and how it became obvious through problems, trucks standing, not leaving, and customs warehouses full, and so on. So this highlighted the issues, and the customs topic is really high, and in our association many members joined. So I think this is, every evil has something good in it, and this what draw our attention to customs. And moreover, customs is also important. Lithuania is a transit land between East and West. We always said that due to the war, the situation changed. And we must refocus on other markets, so we need also customs knowledge, how to work with other markets and so on. So this is important. And I would like in this regard also highlight one problem, one issue, which not only Lithuania has, not only Baltics, but I meet many other countries and customs practitioners who say that is the language barrier. We did a survey here in Lithuania, and we found out that more than 60% of customs practitioners do not speak English language, so they can't read news, they can't read articles, they can't read books. So the question, how do we learn? So we try also to translate the information and to tell people that they should learn in English to foster this.
Wow. Yes. Great comprehensive response, and it shows we've still got a lot of quite a lot of way to go to get everybody to speak one language, I guess English in the sense, and also to share the knowledge and collaborate. So again, your own experience in your own country and in the Baltics shows why the keywords are collaboration and knowledge sharing. And I can clearly see now how this is rooted in your own experience. So pretty good, very good.
And overcoming language barriers, because for example, today I received the question, do I know any other books on exports controls not in German language? Unfortunately, I couldn't recommend because the Lithuanian person said I know only English, but I don't know German, so I can't read those valuable books. So I hope that we have wonderful technologies for automated translation in the future will improve and will help us to overcome those language barriers.
Yes, wouldn't it be? That's an idea, right? To write the Lithuanian export control book. But for English ones, we can certainly help you. Don't worry. But maybe that's a good idea to think about how we get more customs knowledge by breaking the language barrier, right? And I applaud the EU of what the European Union's doing, translating into all official EU languages and treating every of the plus 20 languages like it's the same, not preferring one to the other. But of course, we need that then to be the case for guidance and for explanations and the likes of it, right? So there's a bit of work to do, I think.
It is.
So you said one thing that particularly struck me in your discussion or in your comments were the focus on not only the European Union, but further afield. You mentioned Russia, obviously, you mentioned the East and this conduit, Lithuania and the Baltics being this conduit between the East and the West. And you said that changes now.
Mm-hmm.
However, I wonder if it does, because I know that Russia is really dominant, but there are, as you rightfully say, other countries, Central Asian countries, that also are significant players. They are important strategic partners, not only in the customs space, but so many other reasons, but also in the customs space. I mean, I personally think of Azerbaijan, where there's a lot of work on customs and a lot of academic work done in this area. So elaborate a little bit more on this. Why is the cooperation with Asian countries so important to you and to Lithuania and the work that you do?
Yes. So first I will comment on Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan says we're Europe because we participate in Eurovision. So and Central Asian countries with which we collaborate are Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Turkmenistan.
Okay.
Yes, but I learned this lesson as well, Arne. Don't worry. Yeah. So and the collaboration, why it started. It's very important to have active customs practitioners and active associations working in this field. So really we managed through our members of our association to build good relationships with those associations, and it makes easy. Of course, we speak also the language, the common language, the Russian still with them. So we are very happy about that. Kazakhstan as a big country, all the countries, I would say, are focusing on logistics. Those that are less developed, like Uzbekistan or Kyrgyzstan, let's say even Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, I think, was the one who said that they expect in their policy also big changes and to be having and to receive heavy investments in logistics. So the companies see the countries see the opportunity also to expand their trade, the relationships with other countries, and we must use this opportunity. I don't know how much of this will Lithuania get, but we hope that anyways it will come. But what I see very important, I see that we as Europeans, we have the chance to collaborate again and to spread the European values and to get those countries closer to us. And everybody must work on that when we have the chance.
Correct. Good. I like that. Yes. Thank you. That's great. I learned something today, and I should have thought of this because we're all keen watchers of Eurovision. So, So that's a very good point you make there. how we managed to bring Eurovision into a customs debate, I am very impressed, I must admit. And it didn't come from me this time, so that's pretty cool. So, all right, great. We've talked a lot and you're very busy. I don't want to keep you for much longer, but there are so many questions. I mean, if I have the opportunity to speak to you, just give me two more and then we'll wrap up, I promise. So I guess moving away from the immediate 2023, we're in 2023 right now, questions, where do we go from here? I mean, if I ask you about your vision, about the future of customs, what would you answer? What is the future of customs?
I truly believe if we have a vision, we can reach it. So the global vision, and I hope you will agree with me, is the seamless, sustainable, safe and secure trade across borders. And I do believe that if we will bring the knowledgeable forces together to collaborate, everyone, businesses, customs, organizations, other authorities, so that future is not so far away. And I believe if we work effectively, it might be even closer than we think today. So yes, and one more important aspect, we must all work now. I think we have a boundary between businesses and customs. Somehow we still say them and us, both sides. I think we must overcome this and say them together about businesses which are not compliant, which don't aim to comply, but we, businesses and customs, are on the one side and must collaborate, and we are working on this also here in Lithuania, and I believe in other countries as well.
And it's a very big message, right? On one hand, the social, political, economical parts of, combating climate change, the role of customs, but also, as you said, sustainable trade. I would add trade facilitation into the mix, right? So the focus on that, because it adds the balance, right? On one hand, obligations, on the other hand, certain privileges for legitimate traders. And you are right. It might be something that's a relatively new concept, although it's not that new anymore, the business trade partnership, or the business administration partnership, I should say, or the customs trade partnership, whereby we generally become actors that are essentially on one page, that are doing it for the same reasons, that see the value in securing your borders and having checks, despite this being a red tape, despite the administrative procedures that follow. Securing normal borders, as I've always said, is necessary and benefits businesses as well. And at the same time, opening your borders for legitimate traders to increase the economic output of the country is also in the interest of customs administrations and the government, of course. So from the we to the us, and for we and them to the us jointly is definitely a way to go. So great. Yeah. All right, the final question, I always ask that quite a lot because I'm really interested. So some of our viewers might be thinking, okay, I am thinking about a career change, or I'm new to the world of work, and I'm thinking, well, I could be doing all things. I could do some marketing, I could do some finance, I could do lots of things. There's lots of competition and I don't know what to do. It's just something about this customs. After hearing these discussions we were having, after exploring our YouTubes and social media and learning more about it, I'm kind of intrigued, and I wonder, is it really true that there is a career in customs? So as someone who lived most of their professional life, or if not all, in customs, what is your message to young people or the people that are rediscovering customs, or people that are coming in new? Or what's your message? Is there really a career in customs, and if so, how to go about it?
So you anticipate probably the answer that I really would like to say, that there can be an exciting career in customs, and accordingly how to see that career, you can start as a customs broker and become global customs compliance manager in a multinational company if you wish. But if you don't wish to do that, you can keep working as a customs broker, simply because every day there are new challenges, every day you learn something, solve issues, and if you like this kind of work, so can be really work for you. And moreover, these days we are talking a lot about purpose of what we do, especially for young people. This is important. So if a young person thinks that the vision of seamless, sustainable, safe and secure trade is something to contribute to, so then really customs is the right field where to start.
Yes, exactly. I say so. Well, look, we've spoken for so long, and I would like to thank you for the time that you have given us to share your insights, your knowledge, your thoughts, everything. It's been such a real pleasure to talk to you, and we're going to wrap it up here, but this is not the end, because we're going to link all the details of the conference or your contact details all down below, so that people can reach out to you and have a chat maybe offline about the exciting career of customs, about joining the conference, about checking out Customs Clear, about everything that you were saying, strengthening, collaborating, sharing knowledge, not only for European Union, but further afield. And especially a call out to Central Asia, which, as I learned, does not include Azerbaijan. But Azerbaijanis are very welcome to join us in Vilnius as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Arne. Thank you very much.
All the best. Bye.
You too. Bye.